Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Max, the Mimi Gamer here, and today I am going to be doing a video on, it's been a while since I've done a video on my collection. Yeah, and I figured, well, I've already done that video idea, so there's no point in repeating it. So why not do it so that it's by the size of the figures, like the bigger figure it is later into the video. So if you're interested in smaller figures, watch the start and maybe the rest, and if you want to see the biggest, skip to the close to the end. So yeah, this is in centimeters, by the way. So yeah, and I've got a very handy measurement system called tape measure. So we will have Alan Grant here, and as a human figure he stands at around about 9 centimeters tall, so or 3 3/4 inches. So yeah, and for the smallest Jurassic World figure I have, alright, this isn't including Hammond collection figures, is the minis Velociraptor, who doesn't like to stand. Yes, this is zoomed in all the way, by the way. And yeah, so if you want to know the size of this massive, absolutely massive figure, it is around about 2 inches or 5 centimeters long. Yeah, it's a minis figure, and a small one at that. So yeah, it doesn't even go up to Alan Grant's knees. So yeah, maybe it's Velociraptor, I guess. And keeping with the theme of minis and stuff, we have the Stegosaurus. These are the only two I have. And for sizing, it's approximately 10 centimeters long, or around about 4 inches long. Right, let me just 3 3/4, so basically the same as Alan here. So yeah, next up, this is the standard line Dimorphodon. Now this isn't wingspan, by the way, it's just length, which is why the Dimorphodon isn't that high up otherwise. So for a total length, this isn't working very well. It is approximately 12 centimeters long, or 4 3/4 inches. So yeah, it doesn't like standing either. Here we have what it looks like next to Alan, and tall mode, and the wingspan. The wingspan is around about 20 centimeters long. So yeah, that's about its length, and I had to keep with that, so for consistency's sake. So yeah. Following that, we have, where the heck did that Stegosaurus come from? We have the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic World Dominion. I do have another one, but I didn't feel like using it. So, yeah. Now, this is from head to tail, not height, otherwise this, so, like, length. It's around about 15 centimeters long, or something in inches. I don't know. I'm not an American, by the way. So yeah, around about, why won't you work with me? 5.5 inches for all you Americans. And next up here we have, I believe this one's a tie. Yeah, it is, of Miragaia and Herrerasaurus. These two are the same length, which is why there's a tie, and there's another two coming up, I believe. Yeah, both of them are around about 18 centimeters long, or around about 7 inches. Yeah, here we have them next to Alan. Yeah. Then we have a three-way tie between. Was Herrerasaurus with these guys? It might have been. Oh crap. No, it was with Miragaia. Okay. Right. I keep needing to do measurements off camera. Yeah. Okay. So then we have the 19 centimeter group of Dimetrodon, Moros, and Blue. And 19 centimeters is around about 7.5 inches for you Americans. So yeah. Then we have Pyroraptor and, oh no, you're 21. Pyroraptor, who is, let me stand up, please, Pyroraptor. You don't need to make this any more painful than it already is. Who is around about 20 centimeters long. So that's just around about 8 3/4 inches. So yeah. Then we have Dilophosaurus, the attack version, who is also around about 20 centimeters. Yeah, I screwed up with that one. Then we have the two biggest of the danger packs I have. Borealopeltor, who comes in at around about, well, I could have sworn it was bigger than that. I did measurements before of all of these. That's why I know what length they are. Oh god, I've stuffed up. Oh. It turns out Borealopeltor was with the Pyroraptor and stuff. Which means I've probably stuffed up other stuff as well. But the biggest is the Brachiosaurus at around about 21 centimeters from head to tail, or around about 8 1/4 inches long. So, baby Brachiosaurus, along with being the newest figure I own, gets to be the biggest danger pack. Then we have the Roarval line thing, starting off with the Jurassic World Dominion and Ankylosaurus. Well, I thought was bigger, but no. It's 24 centimeters long, or approximately 9.5 inches. So, only around about 3 centimeters longer than the Brachiosaurus, but yeah. And this isn't the only Ankylosaurus on the list, because next up is the Fallen Kingdom one, which I needed to lean over to grab. Which is around about, with the slightly smaller head, but longer tail, around about 26 centimeters long, or 10 inches. So yeah. Also, this is one of the oldest figures I have. Well, or at least from the Fallen Kingdom line, and well, right. And up next is let me check. Yeah, it's Pachyrhinosaurus at 5 centimeters longer, or 31 inches. Yeah, 31 centimeters, not inches. Sorry about that. Or just over a foot in length. And then we have, well, this is being a bit more chaotic than I was anticipating. We have the Fallen Kingdom Aloe and Pleurodon. I need to do that so that proving my point, Allosaurus you can't stand. Using the Pleurodon, it's around about 32 centimeters, or just over a foot and a half in length. Both of them are. And next up is the only 31 centimeter long, 33 is Ceratosaurus, the whatever the line was called one, the non-Hammond one. So it is around about 13 inches long, or 33 centimeters. Cool figure, by the way. Probably one of my favourites. Yeah. Now we're really getting to the big boys of this line. With the, and in second place we have, from the same wave as well, the Raja and Sano, both being 34 centimeters long, or around about 13 and a half inches long. So yeah, and the biggest and I believe most recent of the Pleurodon, the Megaraptor, at a very respectable 35 centimeters. Oh god, everything's falling over today. No, 36, so around about 14 and a quarter inches. So yeah, Megaraptor, along with being one of my favourite Dominion figures, is also the largest Roarval or Roar Striker or whatever line you want to call it by. And finally getting to some real big boys, we have the Carcharodontosaurus and the Tarbosaurus. Yeah. I have to even move my camera back to fit them on screen. So they're not standing either. Which is not what I anticipated. Yeah, this is going to be annoying when we get to the really big boys. And they're only around about a centimetre longer than the Megaraptor, and around about 37 centimetres long. So, yeah. And up next we have the Soccer and the Impellosaurus. They are the two biggest of the like soundless size range. In length, of course. Otherwise, if it was in height, Sarcosuchus would be a lot lower on the list. Both around about 38 centimeters or 15 inches. Also, the Sarcosuchus is probably one of my favorites as well. So, yeah. Onto the other figures. We have, or the even larger figures, we have Carnotaurus. Who is kinda a primal attack one. But it used to make sound before its batteries died. And it sits at around about 40 centimeters or around about 16 inches or 4.5 if it would stand. Yeah. Carnotaurus. And really getting into the big boys, here we have the amazing, what was it, like, extreme damage Allosaurus with, like, the whole thing. Yeah. It's around about, from tail to head, it's around about 46 centimeters long. It's a bit hard to record like this. Yeah. So, very big figure. But outclassing it by an additional 3 centimeters or around about an inch is the now kind of old Extreme Chomping Rex. From my ones, at least from Fallen Kingdom, and it's around about 50 centimeters or 20 inches in length. And yeah, it's the one that does this, in case you were wondering. And then the villain of Dominion, well, I say villain, not really, the supposedly big bad dinosaur of Dominion is the Giganotosaurus. I can't even fit it on frame. It's my second largest, and it's around about 60 centimeters or 2 feet. So, yeah. But by now you're probably thinking, what could be bigger than all of these? It's not a super colossal, by the way. I don't have any of those. Yeah. But it is the Mosasaurus. Yeah. And just for the sake of, measurements, it is around about 80 centimeters long, or 30, or 31 and 3/4 inches. No, 3 feet. Yeah. This thing is massive. Like, there's it next to Alan. Where's the little trousseau wrap? Oh, there it is. So, here we have the biggest in my collection and the smallest. There is a really big size difference. Like, even the tail just adds on to it so much. So yeah. But we don't talk about what happened over here. Yeah. So, if you enjoyed this relatively long video, pun intended, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will see you all in the next one.